Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the #1 Vikings fan extraordinaire, Adam Boyer. Thank you so much for coming back and watching the channel today. My apologies for the kind of unprofessional looking appearance, like you see the earphones stuck in my pocket. I didn't have any other microphone. I'm not at my studio/house right now, so I'm making do with what I can. I got my microphone here, my phone set up without a tripod, so I hope this video turns out okay. We're going to get right into it. Today we're going to be discussing the Washington Commanders linebacker situation in a quick video. Before we get started, please let me remind you to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy. Now let's get into it. So first of all, we're going to look at Washington's linebackers they currently have on the depth chart. Their best four, I would say. You start off with Jamin Davis, who's under contract for 3 more years for approximately $14 million. He will not be a free agent until 2025, as he is obviously still on his rookie contract. In 2021, Davis had 76 tackles for 1 sack and 1 pass defended. He definitely struggled some in his rookie year, but that's expected, especially at the linebacker position. He struggled especially in pass coverage, but he did make a lot of tackles when we needed him to. He was all over the field. Looking at perhaps our best linebacker we have right now, and I think one of the best linebackers maybe in the NFL and severely underrated, Cole Holcomb, has just 1 more year left on his contract, and just $2.6 million is his pay. He is a free agent after next year. He had last season 142 tackles, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 2 interceptions, 7 passes defended, and a touchdown. He was all over the field. He was awesome. And again, I think he's so underrated. Washington definitely needs to re-sign him. And as a Commanders fan, I really hope they do. I definitely want to see him on the team for years to come. Another linebacker we have, David Mayo, just has 1 more year on his contract for just $1.3 million. He is a free agent next year. Had just 28 tackles this year and 1 fumble recovery. Was not a key contributor on defense, really. He was really just there because we needed a linebacker. Yeah, so definitely not super impressive. I would not at all be surprised if they either cut him or just don't re-sign him next year. And lastly, we have Khaleke Hudson, who is on for 2 more years for $3.6 million. As I said, he's a free agent in 2024. And this year, he played in just 12 games, but he only had 9 tackles. It definitely was not at all a great season for him. He really did not do much for us at all. I don't know if he'll be cut. I don't know if he'll still be on the team. If so, he's probably more of a depth player. So, yeah, I don't think any of these linebackers are like really good. However, I don't think our linebacker core is looking terrible. I think Jamin Davis is going to take some serious strides in year 2, and I think Cole Holcomb could develop into one of the best linebackers in the NFL, as I think he's still only in his mid-20s. I think he can become an elite linebacker. So that leads us to, and yes, I know this video is going a little bit faster, but we're going to look now at some possible free agent linebackers for the Commanders. We're not going to look at any trade scenarios. Just the top 3, or at least in my opinion, top 3 linebackers are still free agents. That starts off with the 30 years of age, Anthony Barr. In 2021, he only played 11 games, but he had 72 tackles, 3 interceptions, 2.5 sacks, and 5 passes defended. I know people are saying Barr is regressing, can't stay healthy, and there is some truth to all of that, but I think he is can still be an elite linebacker, and I would be very happy if he went from the Vikings to the Commanders. I think he is definitely a very good linebacker. Maybe not still in the top 10 in the NFL, maybe not even in the top 15, but I think he is a very good linebacker. I'd be happy to sign him. Next, we have the 32 years of age, Dont'a Hightower. Age is definitely a concern here, and he did play 15 games for the Patriots last year, but he only recorded 64 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and 1 pass defended. So, I mean, you compare that there with Barr. He definitely is getting older. He has a lot more accolades and has a very successful career. But, again, he is kind of getting old. I would not love this signing, but I certainly wouldn't hate it. Get that locker room presence, that veteran leadership that we need. And lastly, we have Leighton Vander Esch, another linebacker I think has been underrated from our playing for our arch rival Cowboys. Only 26 years of age. He has recorded 77 tackles last year, a sack, an interception, and 2 passes defended, and he did play all 17 games for Dallas. So I definitely would like this signing. He's young. I think he can still develop. I've always been impressed by him when I watch him play. He's all over the field making tackles, and again, he's only 26, which is 4 years younger than Barr, 6 years younger than Hightower. He could still have a lot of premium years left in him. He may not even have reached his peak yet. He could be, he could be a very, very good linebacker in the years to come. I would be very happy with any of these signings. Maybe not super happy with Hightower, but I'd definitely be happy with him or Barr. And ultimately, I'd probably like Barr the best, simply because he's more proven. But if we're talking about age and long-term deals, definitely want Leighton Vander Esch. But they've both been productive. So yeah, ultimately, I think we need to sign maybe one more linebacker or trade for a really good one. We need to at least get a serviceable starter before the season starts. But other than that, I think our linebacker core is in pretty good shape. I believe we run a 4-3 scheme. I haven't done any research into that, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure Jack Del Rio runs a 4-3 scheme. And, so yeah, we really probably need one more pretty good starting linebacker. But other than that, I think we are in good shape for this upcoming season. But let me know what you think of our linebackers down in the comments. Yeah, talk to me down there. I'll probably reply to you if you have a comment and, some thoughts. If you have any video ideas, please comment them down below, and if I use it, I will be sure to pin it and credit you in the video if I do indeed use your idea. Please check out any of the videos or playlists or whatever that's appearing on the screen. There should be a subscribe button. You can click that. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I am the Vikings fan, and I'm out of here.